Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Wakar Kodash, which Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's true name. Yahweh Shai from the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, it's his true name. Wakar Kodash is the Holy Spirit. I'm also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well in the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there who push this word in all truth and all sincerity. I'm about to play this video clip from the Common Sense Show. It's a pretty good YouTube channel, and I suggest, brothers, subscribe to it if you haven't. They have a lot of informative clips, and they're pretty short. And this one I'm about to play, I believe it was entitled American Boys Are in Trouble. Okay? And the reason why I'm bringing this out is because it's going to, as we're about to watch this video, it's going to talk about how the American male nowadays is, effeminate, all right, very lazy. It doesn't have any, testosterone in them, any might, okay? And, and that's going to play in a huge effect in the destruction of America, okay? Because, the American troops aren't mighty at all. They're because the reason why I'm bringing the army out, and the military is because America's about to go into a third world war, all right? According to prophecy. And you see these other nations, they don't tolerate homosexuality. These areas don't poison the food like they do here, okay? And these other nations, they train their young men from a young age, combat skills and discipline, so on and so forth. Here in America, these kids, all they do now is just play NBA 2K. They're homosexuals. They smoke weed all day, do drugs, have no discipline, unruly. All right, and then you're gonna see how quickly the American army is gonna get, destroyed, man. Get utterly, wiped out. All right, and this is even before, thermonuclear warfare, because before the actual missiles get shot off, there's gonna be, a ground warfare. All right, and the rest of you Americans that are here, not serving the army. Hey, when these foreign troops come, you are not going to be ready to combat these people, all right? Now let's play this clip.
American boys are in crisis, and that crisis is deepening across this country. Look at the photo here. You're looking at American boys doing something that almost no American boys do. And what is that? Exercising. American boys today have record rates of obesity. And we're going to get into all the other issues that American boys have that we didn't have a generation ago. My name's Dave Hodges. I'm the host of the Common Sense Show. We're the show that's freeing America one enslaved mind at a time. We're brought to you by Virtual Shield. Virtual Shield is the very best in computer protection. It can also keep the bad guys from knowing where you go on the net. They have all kinds of great programs. And I'll tell you, when you're reading about hacking and all the other stuff that goes on, spying on where people go and publishing it, and then someday governments might use where you go on the net to persecute you like they do in China with the social credit system. You can't be without Virtual Shield. I don't know how they make money. It's so ridiculously low priced. Go to hidewithdave.com. That's hidewithdave.com. Well, as I indicated, American boys are in crisis. I talked about obesity rates. PE cut out, American boys not exercising. American boys' mental health is absolutely horrendous. American girls are far outperforming American boys in elementary, junior high, and high school. This is why we're seeing the majority of people being admitted to law school now are female. And not that there's anything wrong with it, but the major reason is the decline of the American male. The American male has become sissified. They've got a lot less testosterone in their system. I don't hear any calls about this as being caused by climate change, but it's being caused by environmental change. And we have talked here a lot about the physical reasons for this. American boys are taught not to be assertive. You can't be your true American self. More testosterone for the females, so you act out a little bit more, so you're a little more aggressive. And yes, oftentimes in relationships, you'll be the sexual pursuer. And I'm not indicating anything negative. I'm just saying the natural course of men and women coming together. However, men have been emasculated. Dating is now a crime in some places. And if you ask a woman on a date, that could be considered to be sexual harassment, even if it doesn't go any further than the mere asking. men have totally been sissified in our society. Now, there are some, I'd say most of them over the age of 40, where our testosterone's on the natural decline, but we still are a lot better men than the young boys that are growing up and the young adult males that are there in society. We don't see kids playing football as much. We don't see kids playing other sports as much. Okay, you say football, concussions. Okay, how about soccer? How about basketball? How about baseball? How about track? How about anything? No, we're really good at sitting around playing video games. The decline of the American male is in process. We can't win a war with this generation. Those aren't my words. Those are the words of a top general from the Pentagon.
Okay, even this guy knows that, and he's an Edomite. He understands that the American male is just a complete joke now. All right, because he's a little bit older, probably more or less, his 50s from the sound of his voice. He's seen how this place has declined over the years. Okay, and you can see it now. And I'm considered a young man. I'm not even 30, man. Okay, and I've seen how sissified, okay, the man has become in this society. All right, it's just awful, man. All right, like how he said, this is going to affect America during warfare, and it will. Okay, I want to get this scripture first. This is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. And that's what you see, okay? You see the natural course of things changing, all right, due to Esau, Edom, the rulers of this place, okay? The so-called white man. He switched everything around, all right? He has, people changing their genders or trying to change their genders, because you can't change your gender. Whatever the Lord set you as, that's what you're going to be. But this guy, he plays with chemicals and drugs where it switches your hormones. Okay, so now a man has very high estrogen, a female has high testosterone. That's out of order. Okay, they instead of playing sports and getting physical, modern day child is sitting at home playing PS4, Xbox One, or looking at a tablet. Okay, and then the young males, what are they doing? These young males are just on drugs nowadays. Okay, sitting there. It's not just smoking weed anymore. These guys are on Molly's, Percocets, okay, heroin, fentanyl, whatever it may be, man. These men are very, very base out here and just low level. And then how he talked about the mental mind frame of the young American male. It's destroyed, and that's because you have the mother in authority. Okay, a lot of people, and it's just not the Israelites anymore, which the Israelites consist of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's a lot of just in general Americans. They were raised by their mothers, man. Okay, and a mother is very emotional. She doesn't think with logic. Okay, and that's this society. That's the society that we live in. Okay, but ultimately this is gonna see, the elites did this to create mass confusion out here, but it's gonna ultimately backfire. Okay, especially here, on America. All right. And it says, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? And shall the thing that framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And this is basically what Esau is saying. He says the Most High doesn't have the correct understanding. His ways are, off, and he could do it better, But that's ultimately going to destroy him, all right? This whole system that he's got set up is, he's going to fall into his own traps and devices, okay? And this is, Salakia. I think it's in Proverbs. Give me a moment. Can't remember how this is worded exactly. Where is it? Salakia. Hold on. Psalms, Proverbs. Okay, let me see. There we go. This is what I wanted to get. This is Proverbs 26 and 27, and it reads, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. All right, and that's what you're seeing, this pit, okay, that these elites have, set up. All right, in these traps, they're falling into it, okay, because all this is gonna backfire on them. All right, all this confusion and chaos that they've caused. All right, because like I said, when warfare goes down in this place, look, the American soldier's not ready, okay? Because like I said, you got these other nations such as Russia, China, North Korea, these Arab nations. They train since they're a child. They know how to, dismantle a gun and assemble it real quickly. All right, that's like second nature to them. They understand warfare. They have tactics. Okay, they're trained for modern day warfare. All right, these people aren't ready for that. See, these people have been doing this since birth, man, basically, or a young child, man. All right, you see. So these people aren't ready. And then, like I said, the American male is through out here. All right, they're through. Especially these young men out here. They're completely unruly. They have no discipline. They're hooked on drugs. They're through. They're done. Okay, so like I said, when these foreigners invade, and then on top of that, the American population is disarmed. Okay, via all these laws. So when anybody does come in and invade this place, all right, these people aren't going to be ready for it. They're not going to be ready for it. Okay? But ultimately, hey, these elites, they set up this current system, and it's really for their downfall. All right? So ultimately, they did all this. Okay? They set all this up, and it's going to backfire on them. All right? Slovakia. This is, I think Jeremiah like 51, if I'm not mistaken. And Slovakia went too far. Whoa, Jeremiah, where am I? Corinthians, okay. Jeremiah should be it. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Hold on, I'll start at 28 though. This is Jeremiah 51 and 28. It says, "Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion." All right, and you're seeing that, okay? The Medes is basically the Russians, okay? All right, because when you look at a map, it's basically current day Russia. All right, so this is talking about this period, okay? Because you're not going to find Russia, America, China, so on and so forth in the Bible. All right, they didn't have these terms yet. All right, they weren't created yet. And it says so they use basically what they knew at that time. All right, and like I said, Russia is where the Medes are, okay, or were. Okay, so like I said, this is talking about current day Russia. Verse 29, "And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, and to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant." Okay, and we know this has to be talking about America, because the ancient Babylon, it's being currently inhabited right now. Okay, and it said right here that it's going to be a desolation without an inhabitant, because when this place gets destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, no one's going to live here again. It's not going to be inhabited by man. It's just going to be a wasteland. Okay, and then this whole place, before this place even gets completely destroyed, people are going to be in that state of fear. All right, due to the economic distress, all right, the economic collapse, the riots, the invasion of these foreign troops, so on and so forth. Okay, verse 30, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might hath failed. They become as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken." Okay, and so it just shows you right here that these American men, okay, they're going to be as women in that time frame. All right, these mighty men out here, the ones that, our MMA fighters, and you know, they were served in the army. These gangsters, you know, so on and so forth. Look, when that day comes, they're going to be as women. Okay, they're not going to be mighty. Okay, it's going to vanish in that day. You see, the Lord's not playing, man. Okay, the only way to get out of this destruction and escape it is basically if you're a man of Yahweh Shem Shai, or a 1/3, okay? Because you're going to have women and children also, okay? Okay? You know? You see? Salah here. Give me one moment. Come on, get up. Salah here. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to do a quick lesson on this because, you know, hey, it's just showing you that, you know, these are just signs that, you know, America is falling, you know. Just more and more signs that this place is going down. Okay, you don't have any mighty men to protect this place. The technology is, you know, behind. Okay, the morale of this place is at an all-time low. You know, this place is done, man. It's just only a matter of time before, you know, Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, actually, you know, destroys this kingdom. All right, and, you know, with that, I hope this was an edifying lesson. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there. Shalom.